Hello, my name is Matt Henry. I am a technical architect that is a part of Slack's professional services team. Slack has launched a library of key accelerator apps, all with the intent of boosting productivity, improving quality, and improving the experience of Slack for end users. Today, I'll be demoing the CourseBot Accelerator app, also known as Slack's LTI package. Before I begin, I'd like to focus on a few points related to the accelerator's value drivers, what it solves, and the business outcomes to expect. Educators and students require an easy way to administer common aspects of their courses in Slack. Slack's LTI package can integrate with your learning management system like Canvas or Blackboard. Slack's LTI package simplifies workspace setup and student onboarding for all Slack and LMS users at your college, university, or large enterprise. The business outcomes of leveraging CourseBot are significantly reduces administrative overhead of Slack by harnessing your organization's established learning management system for Slack setup, encourages collaboration and learning for students within Slack. CourseBot offers several features to achieve those business outcomes. First, CourseBot is Learning Tools interoperability compatible with support for LTI 1.3 and 1.1. From an administrative perspective, Slack's LTI package offers the ability to be installed at the sub-account hierarchy in your LMS, the ability to be shown or hidden by default for instructors in the LMS, as well as adheres to the roles configured in the LMS, which drives presentation of course creation and the corresponding Slack administrative controls. Next, CourseBot provides the ability to create a workspace directly from within the learning management system. Once created, the instructor is assigned as a workspace admin in Slack and can configure default channels and network channels for the course in the Slack workspace. Faculty and students have the ability to join the workspace from the learning management system once the instructor has created the workspace for the course. As faculty and students join, they are automatically added to default channels and will receive notifications for announcements and grades as they are published in the learning management system. Lastly, scheduled jobs are responsible for removing students from the course workspace if they have withdrawn from the course and archiving the course workspace once the course has been completed. Now that we understand the value of the Accelerator app, I'm going to jump into the live demo so that you can see it in action. For our first demo, we'll be telling the story of an instructor provisioning a Slack course workspace from within the LMS. From the navigation panel, an instructor will select Slack. Upon selecting Slack, the instructor will select the Create Workspace button to create a workspace for the course. Once a workspace has been created, the instructor will be prompted to log into Slack. Upon logging into Slack, the instructor will receive a message from CourseBot encouraging them to configure channels for the workspace from within the app home. Continuing the story as an instructor, there are two configurations that we'll be demonstrating: configuring default channels and configuring network channels. From within the LMS, the instructor will select Slack from the navigation panel. Upon selection, the instructor will be able to log into the course workspace since it's already been created. As you've seen already, channels are a critical component of the conversations in Slack. The default channels feature is intended to reduce administration of future courses. When channels are created via this feature, they'll be available for creation in future instances of the course. For the existing course, students will be auto-added to the channels as they join the workspace. Network channels provide a mechanism to bridge different course workspaces. These course workspaces can be for active courses in the same semester, like sections, or for future fall and spring semesters. For our next demo, we'll be logged in as a student and will join the course workspace for the first time. While logged in as a student, we'll find our course, and from the navigation panel, we'll select Slack. Since the course has already been created by the instructor, we'll be presented with an opt-in agreement to join the course workspace. Upon agreeing, we'll select to join the course workspace and then log in. Once in our course workspace, the student will be auto-added to all course default channels. We will also see that there is a network channel for the course. Since network channels will join students outside of their current course roster, the student must agree to join the network channel. For our final demo, we'll be back as the instructor in the LMS for a future course. Here, we'll reuse the default channels and network channels configurations to simplify the creation of a future workspace. Logged in as an instructor for a new instance of the course, we'll select Slack from the navigation panel. From within the Create Workspace screen, we'll now see options to create default and network channels from the previous course instance. Upon creating, we'll be presented to log into the course. Once logged in, we'll first see the default channel created, and shortly after, the network channel created. From within the network channel, we will see the shared channel icon, indicating that it is now joined with another workspace. From the app home, we will also see the current course configurations and ability to edit if we so choose. Thank you for your time today to learn more about CourseBot, Slack's LTI package accelerator app. It is important to know that this specific accelerator app library does have some technical hosting and infrastructure requirements. This is different from our standard app library. It will require some time from our customers to establish the connection and test to make sure that it's ready to be released. If you would like to learn more about Slack's accelerator app library, reach out to your designated account partner.